Hey, what's up, guys? This is Shaun Parker speaking. Uh, I actually have a 16 weeks albino python, and I'm still trying to maintain the humidity in her enclosure. So I'm actually one of those that's actually beginning and read all the information and got information from friends who are experienced, and I'm going through the process. So I'll tell you the truth, for everybody else who's actually uh, finding out why their snake has not been shedding. And to tell you the truth, ever since I had my snake, it didn't shed because of the humidity levels. So now I'm actually building another humidity to where it can build. So when I came in earlier in the day, I actually put a dry fit sweatpants on top to cover half so it can just keep the moisture in between. That was just an idea. And then as I came back in just now, the humidity went up to 30%, up to 60%, okay? So now what I bought because if I'm away at work and I don't have time to mist, I actually bought a misting machine. So I'm going to try this out today. Now, when I try this out, I also bought another a larger bowl. So put some water in there, and I have the heating pad at the bottom, and I have the smaller water bowl over there. That's what you can see. And I do have the tank sitting on 4 cases, which has been working really well. And I have the heating pad at the bottom, okay? So I've just been doing a lot of changing. And as far as the sphagnum moss, I did create a sphagnum moss hide, and I have a hide over there, which is the cooler part, and it said to put some smaller, a little bit of sphagnum moss inside. So I'm trying to build up the humidity within the tank. Because I also read that with the substrate, when I bought this was the water base that actually holds the moisture, but it can build rot and scale rot or cause respiratory infection with the snakes. So I basically just take this spray right here, and I just spray around the tank in the morning and at night. But since I bought the mist, I'm going to see how that works. So I'm actually one of those that's still learning in the process. And anybody who actually have any ideas or tips they can tell me or show me in a certain way, then we can be on our way. But as you can see, she's still exploring over there, trying to figure things out right there in the corner. I'll show her to you in a while. So that's it. As she's over there, look how beautiful she is. She's always rubbing up against things and stuff like that, so I know she has been very dehydrated, but she's still movable, she still eats. And I read that in certain areas of the body you can tell where it dries up, or how certain scales you can tell that she's dehydrated. So I did put her in a bowl, in a bucket earlier with warm water, about I think it said like 75, 85 degrees. And I also kept the heater by it just so it can keep the water warm and not cool down. So I noticed that she does want to scale because she's been rubbing up against a lot of things for the past 2 days. And just have a little reclining thing. So this is a little space. Yeah, so you can tell right here, this is her bowl. That's the cool hide. This is the wet hide. And there's the hot hide over there. So as we zoom in a little closer, that's where I monitor my humidity and stuff like that right there. So throughout the days, the humidity has been down to a lower level, a lower temperature, as far as like between 20 and 30 desert. So now that I put more water in here before I even sprayed it, I can probably tell that the tropical humidity is going to raise above. But let's give it another day or two, and then let's see how that goes. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. And like I said, any tips or ideas or hints and stuff, whether I should be doing or whatever the case may be, or if any ideas what she's be looking for, but I'm always checking my snake, and she's really good.